hot as hell. Alright, I'm gonna start a bit early since I'm technically starting a bit late. But also a bit early, so that's weird. Let's get back into this bitch.
Let's go to Sigma Incensed World's build-up to meet Ovan's little sister, Aina.
She said she's in the Beast Temple. I could probably blitz through it normally. Oh, she jumped up in affection. Jesus. It's too early. Why are you here then? Oh yeah, Yada's still around. This is Alcova, you know? Oh, he's a Flick Reaper. Interesting. Kaede, why not? Damn, they're almost... No, they're not almost max. But they're fairly high level. Goddamn. Because I couldn't sleep last night. Yeah, well, that's you problem. What's it to you? What's up? You're never here at fucking when I do these streams mad early. You're only here when it's like demon hours. Visit the at-home real quick. I haven't checked on the Book of 1000 for a minute. Good shit. I'll take it to this one up. Oh damn, I wasted my time inviting them. I think y'all gonna get all that. Alright. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Look at this. Oh hell yeah. Guild shop can go up to 10. Oh, that's it? That's meh. So, Crimson Versus.
Crimson Versus.
Oh hey, Mistral. I didn't realize I got this card. Oh, that's new. Oh, you're like a ninja dude, I think. Ultimate Thanatos. Massacre po Oh, I actually did get a line. Sick. Alright. Keeping down with the elite pool. Fuck, I forgot I did that. card king. Open a party. I'm not. Fine. This is once. I'm more wary about that when it comes to this game. I don't hear you bring Ninja because Ninja's sup. So weird.
Up. So how much more of the game do you have to go?
I have no idea. It could be an hour. It could be 5. Why?
How's life been?
I've been alright. Tired as hell,
Nice.
but that's just the usual.
Yeah, that just seems to be the score for everyone these days. I really hate that we can't have nice things. Not gonna lie.
What's this about?
The whole Project Moon thing. And I'm personally not too neck deep in, so I'm not feeling the backlash of that. Plus,
Oh, wait, here it is. That's 2 HP.
there's my personal stance on it, leaving me some amount of hope in my heart. But I got a friend who's pretty clearly taking it hard, and I'm worried about them.
I mean, all you can really do is just sort of be there for him, you know?
I know. Especially because they've got good things on the horizon. I just hope they choose to try and make it
Enemy
there.
General's Delta combo. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. Alright, we're gonna see if we can beat Gaspard. Like, the way I see it, it's out of my hands anyway. I hate it, but can't really do much about it.
Yeah. Farming all this QP, on the other hand, that I can control.
Well, there goes that card. And they cancel each other out. Alright, here goes. lose HP, but I get more attack. This might be it. I might finally take this dude's fucking... I might finally take this dude's kneecaps. This might finally be it.
So what's this card game for?
Project GU. If you're asking if I'm doing this for a side quest or anything, no, I'm not. I just want to beat this kid's ass. Because this is Gaspard, that big dog that we hang out with in the game. Oh, yeah, nah, he's done. We got it. We got him. Nah, get the fuck out of here. I'm number 1 now. Fuck you. I have become the new legend, Haseo the Silver Gunner. Mithril Maiden booster packs. There it is. No possibility of Assault and Shield type junction
so you
by the
just
enemy
wanted
general.
to dunk on some kid who was good at cards?
I mean, I hang out with him in the game. His name's Gaspard. He's like a big dog dude. But yes.
Bruh.
Look, I think it's fine.
Bruh.
I won, so it doesn't matter. Let me find that fucking card. Where is it? Haseo the Silver Gunner. That should look hot. There it is. That's my boy.
Nice try, Twitter.
There you are. Unit cost by 3. Arena combo 1. That's pretty good, actually. Alright, and deck 1 is registered. Alright, cool. I have officially become the champion, and I no longer have to care. I have taken the throne. Alright, where is... Probably the forums aren't blowing up right now for that. God, I love the look. I just want to use dual guns already, I won't even lie. Actually, I wonder, do I have to do different skill triggers for the guns now?
How many different weapons can Haseo use?
So far, it's 4.
How many was he able to use?
Are we talking the beginning of the volume or beginning of the entire series?
Back when he was known as the Terror of Death.
Still 3. But that was back
you're
when he
stronger
had...
than he used to be now.
Yeah, it's almost like he actually got friends or something. Holy shit.
Insert obligatory Edgelord quote here.
You can even tell he's completely different because now he's all white and black. Which actually, do you know anything about the original Dot Hack series?
Not personally, no, but the symbolism's pretty clear.
Okay, cool. Haseo's entire outfit is almost 1-to-1 the color scheme of the original Scathe. Because Scathe used to be a boss fight back in those games.
No shot.
Yup, every single avatar in this game was a boss fight back in the original Dot Hack. And it was a giga boss fight that was fucking up the MMO. This actually goes even deeper because I found out what happened in Sign. But I don't know how much of that you want to hear about or do yourself. I know Ninja's also playing in the Infection series since I asked. Honestly, I'm just glad I have people I can dump my weapons onto, because I do not need any other weapons. The fucking... The fucking... How do I say it? The fucking doppelganger equipment is so fucked that I really don't need other weapons. Which, for context on that, if you beat Doppelganger, which is a super boss that has Haseo's moveset and shit, if you beat him in Volume 1, you get an item that you need for Volume 2. You get that item for Volume 2, you get the Heinz equipment. Heinz Invasion, Heinz Shadow, Heinz Zero. Let me say it like this. The Scythe has a 10% chance to reduce the enemy's HP to 10% of their current HP.
So wait, you can just tap someone once and they're
Yes.
almost dead.
Yes, I've done it multiple times. It's very funny. I know you're thinking, oh, but the other weapons can't be that fucked up. Oh, I try to. The Scythe also absorbs 50% of all damages, HP and SP.
You are literally just a fucking Grim Reaper.
Oh, you think that's basically the broadsword? The regular attacks have the target's HP. You just have it.
Wait. Just flat out.
Yes.
No chance. You just have their HP.
I think there is a chance, but if there is, it's bigger than 10%, because I triggered that shit way too many fucking times. Of course, it doesn't trigger the enemies too many levels apart from you, but I think they mean that as if you try to fight someone who's like level 150, when you're like, what, level 120, it's not gonna work. Which is the only way to balance it. Also, it adds charm to all your attacks, because of course it does. It also makes you absorb 25% of regular attack damage as SP. And then we have Hein's Invasion, the dual blades you can only get if you got the Own King item from Doppelganger before, which increases your critical hit rate by 25%, absorbs 25% of regular attack damage as HP. Reminder, these are dual blades. These are the quickest weapons in your arsenal. The DPS goes insane, and that healing is hilarious. And you put confusion on everyone.
So, you went from calling yourself the Terror of Death to actually being the Terror of Death.
Also, funny thing is the Terror of Death is what Skaith is known as. In both games.
Hence the significance of Haseo calling himself that.
Actually, that's a complete coincidence. People call him that. He didn't call himself that.
No, for like players.
Yeah. In terms of like the meta thing, like they probably wouldn't pick it up until they saw Skaith. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It is also the Avatar ability. What does it do? We have no idea.
So you have an ability called the Terror of Death, and you don't know what it does yet.
Yep. For instance, Adeli's epitaph, Innis, has the power of like over illusion, so she can create like fake areas and shit. That's what Ida did, like fuck with everyone. We're going to a dungeon just because I really need to test out this fucking. I need the dual pistols, man. You have no idea. Also, I don't know if you were here for it, but the entire like boss fight against Ovan and like the whole quote unquote like finale before all this shit happened, I had like 500 explosive items. No! No! Why does he have jackpot? What the fuck? Why can he dash?
So you are Skeeth now.
And I just have range damage I can use whenever I want. Justice!
I really need to sit down with this game again. Yeah, damn.
Nah! Oh my god, this is cool! And you have to reload your guns, but you can reload by guarding. Holy fuck!
So, you got this by fighting all the doppelgangers, basically?
No. This isn't even doppelganger, this is what you get from the plot.
You just get all this shit from the plot.
Yes. I want to also remind you, this is technically an illegal job extension. Technically this shit is modded in, cause someone gave us a little something, you know, so we didn't fucking die.
That's not going to become significant later at all.
Oh no, we already know who it was. He's in our party right now. That little fucking blue-haired shit right there.
No, I mean the fact that it's a mod.
Dude, we've already had hackers. Like, Yada's a hacker. Apparently he was one of the original dot hackers. I'm still wondering who he was. Because you don't just drop a detail like that, expect me not to wonder. But like, nah, this form is sick. We're gonna do Whirlwind, fuck it. Oh, I should mention Doppelganger's equipment, I believe, is reflective of the type of shit Haseo uses in like cutscenes and everything, but it's all like black.
I'll crush you.
Gotcha.
I think it's insane we just go back to all this shit. Double trigger judgment! Oh, there it is! I forgot, that's another upgrade to what we have. Now we can double trigger. So you think one skill trigger is good enough? What about two? From any skill, by the way.
Oh, nah.
You can't see it right now, but I am smirking. Even Haseo's... I mentioned it before, but Haseo just got the Riku cut.
Mm-hmm.
Riku cut, the white clothes. Like, nah, he looks fresh.
Don't you mean that Riku had the Haseo cut?
I don't know which game came out first.
Say what now?
I don't know which game came out first.
This.
That's funny. Fine, I guess.
I mean, you couldn't just take a look at the game and immediately tell?
No, because this game and KH2 are both PS2 games. What's the word? Yeah, I remember KH2 did come out on PS2. So when it comes to that general era of games, my brain just sort of like just puts them all in a blender. It's like, yeah, it's fine.
Oh. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. See, I bring this up because if Haseo stands still, his haircut looks more like Dream Drop Distance Riku's.
Oh, that's fair, but also I think isn't Dream Drop Distance Riku just KH1 Riku?
No, hair shorter.
Oh. I think that's fair.
You're open.
Regardless, these dual pistols. Oh my god, I don't have to deal with flying enemy bullshit anymore. Oh my god, this is the best. This is actually the best. Holy fuck. You have no idea how much I fucking hate flying enemies in this game, bro. They're so fucking
You realize
annoying.
I played the game before, right?
But did you make it to Volume 3, though?
No, but I did have to deal with flying enemies.
Exactly, you understand the vision. Anyways, let's double trigger in this motherfucker, because I think it's cool. Judgment! He just has judgment! And his his charge attack is too much! Hold on, let me see if I can do it again. Why does he have fucking Dante level fucking charge attack?
Because video games were made to be entertaining back then instead of make money.
Stop reminding me. We used to have something special here. This is a random broadsword. Damn, I'm obliged to acknowledge your consideration. She hated it, bro. It's over. We're not getting the Kaede top. So yeah, so Kova's a hacker. We ended up in Net Slum. A lot of things happened. Ovan is, I think, dead. And his little sister wants us for something. Let me do the charge attack real quick. Yeah, why? Why do you just get that? That's too much. It's beautiful, but it's too much. Reaper's Touch. And then double trigger. Whirlwind. Yes, you can double trigger off any skill, no matter what the weapon is. It's too much.
This is a piece of cake.
God. Alright. Enough fucking around. Which also means, well, the only unfortunate part is that means Doppelganger has this shit too. So that's gonna be fun to deal with eventually. But I probably won't do that till endgame, because all the other Doppelganger equipment is good enough, let's say. Hello, Medic Union. Oh, wait, this is the next floor. We'll leave it. My things are good enough as is. I want to see what Aina wants. Area 122. I am still technically over level, Jesus. Wait, I have like 500 grenades, so like really no boss fight is gonna get me. And like I said, there's gonna be a boss fight that gets me. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll have the... Man, I should have data drained someone earlier. Fuck! Now, how is my awakening actually? Is this still Avatar? Yes, still Avatar. Alright. Which is also why you weren't there for this, but there was like literally we were fucking dead, dude. We were fucking in the fucking floor. And Skaith actually showed up.
I'll crush you.
So the old super boss actually showed up.
Yes, but he's a palette swap of like Haseo, which again is significant because remember he was originally white. Oh, you can dash with any weapon. Holy fuck! Oh, that's sick. And you can tell it was Skaith.
Movement now.
And also, you can tell it's Skaith because remember, Haseo every time he summons Skaith goes, "I'm right here," and he finally got a response. I found you.
Wow, that's not chilling.
Yeah, he's just a palette swap Haseo. He got like black eyes and everything. He's like really fucked up. But at the end of the conversation, he's like, well, guess you don't need me anymore. And the dude is literally just like, I didn't say that shit. We're coming with me, asshole.
Lol.
We're not done yet. We still got shit to do. Hence the awakening.
I get the feeling he's not wrong, though.
Oh, no, he isn't. We still have shit to do.
No. I mean about how power-wise you don't really need him anymore.
This is before you got X form. Haseo bringing him with is how he got X form. And everything about this form is almost reflective of the original Skaith.
So, when I said you just become, I was correct, even though I was kidding.
Just about.
Tough guys, bring it on.
And then we learn afterwards that it was Zelkova who pulled this shit. The fact he flies
I wish
off.
the early game for this game wasn't so slow, though. That's
You mean Volume 1?
Yes.
I mean, on one hand, I get it. On the other hand, you have to look at it as, like, separate, I guess, games.
I mean, it's a little... I mean, yes, and it's just... It's a little hard to do that when... they let you carry everything over.
Well, yeah, but think about, like, a MMO expansion pack. That's how they
That's a
intended
thought.
it back then.
Yeah,
Not only
that's
that-
what I was saying. That's actually a valid point.
And not only that, There's no unless you're going for 100% in this series, which by the way, please fucking don't. There's really no reason for like legit. Like how I'm doing it is I'm only doing like the post bosses like a doppelganger and there's like an abyss quest that you can do, but you have to like follow all the forum posts to get them. Which is how I got the sick ass armor, by the way. Which 25% of all damage, yeah, just gone.
Damn.
But like the doppelganger shit and the abyss quest are the only things I'm bothering to do. You could not pay me to fucking 100% this game. Well, actually, no, that's a lot. You could absolutely pay me, but that would be a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I was saying, like, anyone that says you couldn't pay me to do insert thing here, I call cap. Because
okay, let me rephrase.
That's not a matter of
like,
principles. That's a matter of you not wanting to do it. There's a price for that.
Well, no, I don't want to do it because holy fuck, dude. Here's the thing, right? It's a game based entirely on an MMO, correct?
Yeah.
That means the 100% shit is also like an MMO, and I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, that's my point. It's less about it being a matter of principle and more you just don't want to do it.
Absolutely.
Someone could pay you to at least enough to at least be tempted.
Oh, absolutely. That's a lie. Like I know you could definitely pay me.
But whenever
like,
something like this is a matter of principle, like you could not pay me to be a hater for no reason.
I mean, you absolutely could though.
No, pay me.
This ain't about you, this is about me.
Yeah. But yeah,
Look,
you couldn't pay me to dunk on someone for no reason, but you could definitely pay me to 100%. And again, game that I really don't want to. It'll cost you all four of your limbs, and maybe your head too, but you could. The saying everyone has a price is somewhat true. Somewhat.
Absolutely. Alright, time to see what Aina wants. What do you want, child?
You're Haseo, aren't you?
Yes.
And you?
I'm Aina.
I guess you finally woke up.
I was asleep for quite a long time.
How do you know who I am? I thought you were unconscious when Ovan and I first met each other.
I was unconscious in the real world, but I have memories of the world. They are my brother's memories.
Ovan's?
My sleeping consciousness would sometimes connect with Ida in my brother's left arm.
Oh god.
I saw faint visions of what was happening in the world. It was almost as if I were dreaming.
Because you'd become one with Ida?
Yes. And so that's why I was with my brother. Always with him.
Well, that's good. Ovan's greatest hope was to bring you back to consciousness. I'm sure he'd be...
Good?
Huh?
What's good about this?
Oh, she's mad.
My brother is comatose, wavering between life and death.
See. Since he was at ground zero of the rebirth, I'm sure that Ovan suffered much deeper damage than the rest of us. So he's in a coma.
Haseo, I was wondering, do you remember when you first met my brother? My brother saved you, remember? He guided you and helped you! So I don't understand! Why didn't you save him?
Because he seemed alright with the decision he was making, the fuck?
was that tremor?
Kubia disaster has begun. Oh shit.
Let's go to Raven's at home.
TLDR, we're not done yet because there's a thing called Kubia. If you want to know what that is, in the original dot hack, that was a giant thing that would stalk you for most of the game.
Oh no, don't fucking tell me it was one of those, if you hang around here too long, you have to fight this ridiculous.
Oh no, it's a guaranteed boss, because what it was is, they call it the Shadow of Kite's Bracelet, but people have sort of translated that to be more, when you data drain something, where do you think the data you don't use goes?
So what, it's a penalty system?
It is a giant monster that has formed. You get it regardless, you have to data drain in order to fight things in the original game. And we have to data drain here to stop most of the Ida and shit going on, so it's not like you can avoid it. But this is the new big bad that we're having to deal with, because I can't catch a fucking break. Ida's gone, now this is here. Fuck me.
Kubia has become active, fragmented, and has begun corroding various areas. This is a huge burden, not just for the world system, but for the entire network.
The net?
I think we can presume this is Kubia's influence. There is already a significant impact on the infrastructure. At this rate, it's likely to cause a lot of damage.
So in other words,
humanity is teetering on the verge of the third network crisis.
Oh, Haseo!
Bo!
Oh shit, hey Bo.
It's Ina. Some terrible monster I've never seen before is after Ina.
A monster you've never seen before.
No doubt Kubia is involved in this.
I want to save her. Please, help me out, Haseo.
Kubia is the shadow of Epitaph users. It would be dangerous. Then again, Ovan sacrificed himself to save that tiny life. We cannot let it be lost. Pi.
Yes, I'm searching for her now. I found her. Ina's current position is Sigma fleeing dismayed emotion.
I want to go too. Please take me with you, Haseo.
All right, come on. We've got to hurry. Let's invite Bo. We've got to save
Alright, so Kova out of my party. And Bo in the party. But yeah, just keep an eye out for Ninja stuff, because they'll be doing all the Infection series. So far, I really like it. I like some of the differences they have there.
Yeah.
Though the combat is very much not as fast as this. I think Volume 1 is faster than fucking that game.
That's saying something, because the whole reason I'm having trouble getting through Volume 1 is it's so slow.
Have you tried guard canceling?
That's a thing.
Yes. I abused the fuck out of it.
You have my attention.
It's not even that complicated. Just guard in the middle of combos and shit. Broadswords are the easiest and best to do it with, because you skip most of the recovery animation on them, meaning you do big damage in a short amount of time.
I still only have twin blades.
You can still do it with twin blades. I think it's just harder to get the finesse on it. I would say rush till you get broadswords though, because then you just guard cancel every broadsword you get.
Okay.
Alright, where the fuck is she?
I want to save her.
Yeah, I got it. Let's hurry.
She might be at the Beast Temple, so just in case, I'll try to collect all the stuff for it. The good thing about being over-leveled is the fact that I can just sort of skip most encounters I don't want to do. Which, I don't know if you know this, but in the original game, this is not... I can't say it's not possible, but, let's just say the experience gained in the original game is... fucked. Oh, the green teleport I'm supposed to go. Oh, they got Sleipnir. Maybe he'll trigger for the boss fight. You have no idea. Right now, the judge's symbol. She should be right over there. Somebody's not a tri-edge mark. Also, we went through all of this, and we still don't know what the fuck is the deal with the Azure characters.
Oh, lovely.
I don't think they're bad guys. My I guess, theory is that, they're basically fucking... like a security system for the world. But they clearly don't have anyone piloting them.
This is a piece of cake.
So, what do you think of games using game mechanics and, like, the difficulty of a fight to help sell the story?
I played Lobotomy Corporation. If that literally doesn't tell you everything you need to know, I don't know what will.
Okay, I mean, I bring this up because, yes, this is gacha related. Fate Grand Order, most recent story bit. If you check the gacha channel, you probably would have seen Marissa and I complaining about a boss fight called Cernunos. Did you just say Cernunos? Oh, is that how it's pronounced?
Yes, because they pronounced it here. Fuck me.
I said Cernunos.
I also said Cernunos.
Oh, Cernunos, okay.
No. I say it like that, but in here, because they have a boss, that's the fucking secret boss you fight for the first volume. But they pronounce it as Cernunos. So I'm like, fuck. Oh, the mental breakdowns are great. I say pronounce it as you want, but I'm sticking with Cernunos because that's what they said, so I'm sticking with that.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm also clipping my scream.
He's gonna randomly just send it over. Fucking Pepino has scream. Anyways, what was the boss about?
Okay. So, to make a very long story short, Cernunos in this game is... He's dead, but his residual hatred towards the Fae for killing him and turning his priest into a genetic template after mutilating her has been festering for over 10 millennia. So naturally, powerful ass curse, right?
Oh shit, she wasn't in the Beast Temple. I just randomly ran into her.
So, powerful ass curse, right? So, in gameplay, this manifests as his body being so layered with curses, it not only reduces the damage he takes, it'll also help him heal off damage he takes past that damage reduction, and just touching him will drain your stamina and stick a curse on you. So just DOT out the ass.
Yes.
Because he's a mindless beast of anger instead of an actual proper thinking deity now, he's a berserker. Which means he deals double damage to anything that's not a foreigner, a new class to friend, or that's based on like outer gods and space and shit.
Yes.
That's meant to directly counter our berserkers. He also hits hard enough to deal significant damage to foreigners, and on top of that, for every curse stack you have as a result of touching him, he'll do increased damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
This is already sounding like a task and a half, ain't it?
I mean, yeah.
It gets worse. He's got multiple health bars. There's every single health bar he will not only, except for the second one, and when you get to it, he will regenerate those curse stacks that increases defense and shit. And I mean like 5 to 7 of them per bar.
Mm-hmm.
And on the second bar, he will seal your skills and your NP. So you're not. So if you blow up that first bar, you're not getting to blow up that second bar. They specifically thought of this.
You will now play the game normally.
Yeah, pretty much. And just to make matters worse, he does have the ability to make himself invulnerable for a turn, which is just fucking hilarious. It's because he's already got over a few million HP you to chew through. So, why did they do all this crap? Simple. They wanted that fight to be representative of how much hate this man has been sitting on. And in his dead corpse, that hasn't decayed in the slightest, mind you, for thousands of years. You are not fighting an angry god. You are fighting an angry god's possessed corpse.
You are
there
fighting
is no
anger
filter.
Incarnate.
Literally, you say that as a joke, but literally. And like, I hate the boss. It fucking sucks. Compounding matters is my terrible luck with getting crit by enemies, but that's not the game's fault. That's just me being unlucky.
I mean, that's not only the game's fault, but go on.
I'm trying to be nice to it. Let me throw it a bone.
I never throw bones. I only throw boners.
Yike. But anyway, it's to the point where the boss that comes after that, while lore-wise is capable of more destruction,
it's easier in the long run.
Much easier. Like, literally. Cernunos, I had to res twice to beat. Oberon Vortigern, who, and this is going to be a lot less of an explanation in comparison. Have you ever tried to fight a hole? Like, literally, have you ever tried to pick a fight with a pitfall?
May I introduce you to a game called Pitfall: The Great Expedition?
Lol. Okay, but have you ever tried to pick a fight with the concept of a pitfall?
No, but they do fight.
And you know Fate. You know there is a difference.
They do have teeth, though. But I don't think it's a concept. I think they just have teeth.
No. No teeth. Simply a giant and bug-like. They call it the abyss worm, and they describe how it functions as it's like pulling the plug in a fucking tub full of water. Oof. The abyss worm is the drain. Everything else is the water. You have to fight that thing. And by you have to fight that thing, I mean you don't fight that thing. It eats you. And then you have to fight what is essentially its brain, Oberon Vortigern. which is a much easier fight in comparison, and despite him being a whole new class you have to deal with.
Oof.
Because entertainingly enough, whatever work you used against Incernanos, which if you were smart involved a foreigner, will work just fine against Oberon. But to really sell the difficulty, this entire story segment, you have been prevented from using more than one, just one, of an extremely meta servant. And partially because she's story relevant, but also because having two over just makes you... It makes you pretty much unkillable. Because her Noble Phantasm gives you what is essentially a invul that cannot be pierced for one attack, 3 turns, depending on overcharge. It'll cleanse you of any debuff you had that's not permanent, and it'll give you an attack buff.
Oh, that seems good.
You have no idea. This is on top of the damage buff she's able to give out with her skills. And the fact that she's also a walking battery. But, yeah, having 2 Castorias and a DPS just, for the longest time, let you blow up everything. In Lost Belt 6, they specifically cut off your access to that, except for the fight with Cernomos. Because, frankly, there is nothing stopping him, like how he repeatedly did with me, from rolling a Yahtzee and just wiping your line.
I will simply win.
Yeah, no, some people try to do that without, like, burning a command seal, or these ley lines they gave us, which are basically one-ups. I said, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna get as close as I possibly can. And if I gotta revive, I gotta revive. It only took me 2 revives, thankfully. But yeah, then I get to Oberon, and I'm like, this is either going to fucking suck, or he's gonna be a pushover. He was a pushover.
Alright, let's get this going.
Let's do this. Let's save Aina.
The only thing I really had to worry about was him wiping out my offensive buffs, due to the fact that his NP Lilac Vortigern deals damage with increased damage to lawful servants, because yes, character alignment can matter in this game. Aim strips all of your offensive buffs, so anything that increased the damage you did gets wiped, puts you to sleep, and then grants you a turn of invul. What this basically means is your next turn gets wasted. Which means he gets to hit you for free.
We did it.
Because the invul will wear off, I'm pretty sure, after.
It's dangerous here.
Actually, no, he doesn't get to hit you for free, but he will use that turn to, like, set up skills and shit.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
What's funny is he does have a skill that would boost his attack, like, massively. It's just it comes with a major caveat. So they specifically don't have him use it in the boss fight. That skill, End of the Dream EX, will grant you a buster buff, and then, you know how in, like, fucking
I know, we're gonna end up in comas.
So, you know how in Extella there was, like, shit that would increase the damage of your Noble Phantasm?
Which didn't really matter, because it's basically instant-killed anyway, but go on.
Depending on the boss fight, depending on what you would do.
If you're at the proper level for the thing, it's going to nuke it, if not take, like, 90% of the HP.
Tell that to the fucking castle things. things from X Magnus.
At that point, I expect that thing to last. And yeah, it did get nuked by it.
Together with my brother through Ida.
Dang, maybe I just wasn't hitting hard enough. Maybe I just didn't stack enough. But anyway, no NP damage buffs exist in Grand Order 2, and Oberon's third skill will add all of those boosts up, and if you've been taking care of the skill like you should, will double it. So yeah, he just takes whatever servant you apply that to, and just turns them into a nuke. The catch? If that enemy does not die, or if it's not the final wave of something, and the servant that was given this buff will get a taunt placed on them.
Oh shit.
Lose any buffs, offensive and defensive, that they had, and will be put to sleep permanently. They just become complete dead weight.
And you've got to believe in what he did. Who'll believe in him if not you? Ovan.
So, yeah, naturally, his boss fight does not use that skill, and the time you actually have to fight him again as a boss to unlock what his that his full power appearance basically is. He specifically has a trait that negates that at disadvantage, so whenever he's about to hit you with his NP, he'll get the buff. I've been rambling on and on and on, but I really do love this game. I know there's a stereotype about gachas and shit. And then there's the whole crap going on with Project Moon right now, but genuinely I love this game.
Yeah, I get it. I just can't do it because they feel like a chore after a while.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. It's still satisfying, like,
literally,
seeing your
I need you to
servants.
understand something. When I said a gacha alarm, it took me until, I think I tried Mega Man X Dive, and it finally clicked. Like, that's why I fucking hate these things. The whole, like, daily shit, grinding to, like, get proper parts for everything, like, I don't know how you fuckers can do it. I genuinely don't know. I cannot. After a while, I just don't want to do it anymore. It feels like I'm fucking I'm like doing laundry and like washing the dishes, like that type of shit. Like, I got other shit I want to do.
I mean, I'll admit I literally don't have anything better to do with my life right now, but if I had to give a reason, aside from the story genuinely being really good, the animations being clean, so on and so forth, like an actual... Well, not an actual quote-unquote substantial reason, but like a deeper reason? Honestly? I'd probably say it's just because, for me, like doing laundry and shit, it just helps me clear my head. It's a repetitive motion, yeah, but that's kind of what does it for me. That's not to say I don't get bored sometimes, because even right now, as we speak, while I'm watching...
It's less boring, more just... The time I'm using to play that, I'm just thinking to myself, I have Dot Hack, I have Zero Time Dilemma, which I have to eventually start, I have... What else?
You've got games that you could also be playing and would probably...
not only that, I could just hit up one of you to do something. Like, that's just all in my head when I'm trying to do that shit, is like, I got other shit I want to do.
That's fair.
Not only that, I don't like the concept that the game just keeps fucking going. That's why I dropped off most sandbox games, that they're too fucking long, I can't. They want you to, like, explore every corner of the world, but every corner of the world is the same dog shit that could have gotten going to the fucking little shop in the fucking alleyway.
That's always been a concept that's been funny to me. You go on this grand quest to get an item, but if you had taken... and a right turn at Albuquerque, you could have gotten it a lot sooner.
Or in the case of Skyrim, where yes, I could in fact do all the quests to get these super pieces of armor, or I could break the smithing system and just do it that way. I will take the path of least resistance.
Yeah, and again, I get that. It's just, with open world sandbox games, I like to wander. It's why I like Xenoblade so much. That you got a good story, the gameplay's not half bad, but it made the scenery beautiful without it necessarily needing to be super high graphic mega COD. There's a style to it, and that's what I really appreciate. It's why, even though that game is what?
The thing is, the joy of wandering comes from the fact that you never know what you're gonna find. Which is admittedly why I fucking can't beat fucking Breath of the Wild to save my life. It's like, what am I gonna find? A weapon that I'm gonna fucking throw at someone because it's gonna be more useful broken than it ever was in my fucking inventory. Or I'm gonna find some random rocks. Or I'm gonna find a fucking Coco. That's the one thing I would give Skyrim. At least when I found something, it felt somewhat different. Not necessarily
I
the
will give
dungeons
you that.
themselves.
The combat in Breath of the Wild does feel very samey.
It's not even the combat's bad. It's that why do you... It's the fact that, like... One, there isn't really many varieties in enemy types. And while, yes, I can do a whole bunch of shit to them, why would I bother when I can just use the same strategy that's worked it for everyone else? Not only that, well, again, whole wander, do whatever. Here's the thing. There's no sense of fucking discovery in that fucking game. It's like, oh shit, I found a rock. That's crazy. I'm fucking shaking in my boots right now.
You haven't wandered into the right places in Breath of the Wild, then.
Yeah, there's like random stuff in the side quests, sure, but the side quests aren't all that interesting either.
No, not even just talking about the side quests. I'm sure you know about the three dragons, Dinra,
Yes.
Barash, and...
Yes.
them. And seeing where their flight patterns actually took them, not even just mapping it out for the sake of being able to farm them, but wandering around and being like, oh hey, they come here.
You have to farm them? What?
I mean, yeah, but honestly, it's really easy to trick out.
I don't give a shit if it's easy to... What do you mean I gotta chase a fucking dragon?
Nah, I mean, okay, it sounds bad, but all of them do have, like, set points where they will come into your range. And if you just need a part from them, pick whatever spot that is, fucking find out whenever, find the time that they come to, that spot, get the part from them, go build a campfire, skip to the next day, wait until the thing, rinse, repeat.
I want you to know the more you talk, the less appealing this sounds.
It's wordy, but it takes like 5 minutes.
That's still not good. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't feel like chasing dragons.
It's not even chasing. And you're literally camping one spot and moving the clock.
My brother requires I camp in Call of Duty too. That's not good.
Hey, at least you're camping a dragon instead of a head ass.
Then there's so many open worlds that come out.
That's fair. That is fair.
Like, I tried playing
Gacha
Far
and
Cry
open world have
5.
been the new quote-unquote hot thing.
I tried Far Cry 5 with Demon, right? And, like, outside of the times that I actively fuck with Demon, because, you know, I have to do it to have some sort of fucking joy, I feel nothing when I play that game. Not even boredom, just emptiness. That game should not be making me feel like I'm playing X5.
That is a statement.
Did I never tell you that? I tell everyone this like all the time. I feel nothing when I play X5. I feel fucking dead inside when I play that game.
I thought it was X6 that was the
No,
bad
I
one.
like X6. Because guess what? At least X6 makes me fucking feel something. At least X6 pisses me off.
Huh. That's an interesting perspective to have on it, but fair enough.
I would rather have a game that pisses me off than a game that makes me feel absolutely fucking nothing. And that's the entire feeling I felt with X5. Like, holy shit, I slept walk through that game. I got the fucking VODs to prove it. Like, that was fucking just... No!
You'd rather be angry than bored.
Yes! Do you know how it feels to be fucking bored? It's horrible. And I don't mean just, like, bored in the normal sense. Like, oh, this is, like, a boring part of the game. That kind of sucks, but I can deal with it. No, I mean the whole game makes me feel like I'm a fucking anesthetic. The entire playthrough makes me feel like I'm going under in the doctor's chair.
Bit of a you couldn't have possibly known this, but bit of a what's the word? The comparison hits a little close to home as I'm actually waiting on a call for surgery.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I mean, it's not scary. You know, you just kind of just get.
Yeah, I know, and again, I'm not offended or anything. It's just
inconvenient timing.
Yeah.
But like the point is, like there are very few games. Shit, Lobotomy Corp is the biggest example. I powered through that game because at least it made me fucking feel something. Holy shit. Like, most people were like, I don't want to be angry when I play a game. Have you ever felt this completely fucking empty playing a video game? That shit's 100 times worse.
I felt that, but it was never the game's fault. More so, I was feeling that anyway, and I was trying to aim to get myself out of there.
No, it's been consistent with X5. Every time I boot that shit up, it's just... I just can't. Is the story good? Yes, I think the story... Well, not good, but...
So, it turns you from undead into undead void.
Just deader, more like. And you know what's the hilarious thing about X5?
What?
It's become the new bit, and when Dante played Bloodstained, he literally DM'd me after he was done. It's like, I understand how you feel with X5 now, because holy fuck.
Wow!
It was the most... Here's I don't blame him. I like Bloodstained more than him. It plays into my shit a bit more, but I completely get what he means when he says that, because it's like, yeah, now you get it. And guess what? When Epic played Callisto Protocol, he was like, fuck, this is how Undead feels when he plays X5, isn't it?
I don't envy y'all. I hope I never experience that feeling.
I hope you never play a game that when you're playing for the whole fucking run, you just don't feel anything. It is ass. Because, like, if a game's pissing you off, at least you have the mindset of, I'm not going to let the game beat me, right? There's nothing to beat when you feel that. There's just... Damn, that was a video. If you want to know the definition of mid, find a game that makes you feel like that. That is the ultimate definition of the most mid experience I've ever been through. And the thing about X6 is I like X6. Partially because it was the only X game that ran, because I used to have the Mega Man X collection. I couldn't play X5 for some fucking reason. It was the only game that didn't work on that shit. Everything else worked fine. But also, I just think X6 is just more fun. Or at the very least, it makes me feel like I'm a human with a pulse instead of a fucking corpse.
Again,
like the entirety of X5, even when X5 has the fucking, like, you know, the motorcycle segment, you gotta collect all the parts to get the armor piece, right? That should be frustrating. I still felt nothing. Just, oh, yeah, I guess I'm doing this now. Like, I respect people who say they like X5 the most. I don't see it. I genuinely can't. I fucking can't do it.
Yeah.
That is
Back
the
to
biggest...
the whole art style thing, though. Okami came out literally 17 years ago. That game still holds up to this day for me, just because it's not meant to be super or high def or whatever. It's meant to have a style to it. like it's meant to look like it was painted using using the calligraphy style. Everything from the character first to the world itself, to the point where you've seen Amaterasu in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, right?
Yeah.
In gameplay, you can do similar stuff once you get to the end game. How this looks is the world turns into a calligraphy scroll that's already been drawn on, and you can use certain symbols or interact with certain objects to activate those powers. Literally, draw insert thing here, it comes to life. And the concept of that has just always been insane to me.
Yeah.
Because that's literally what artists, writers, so on and so forth do. They put their thoughts on the paper, it becomes a whole different world.
Yes.
And like, I don't get this. I will shill that game to hell and back, but I can't state it enough. That is what it feels like to be a content creator. That is what it feels like to be a writer, an artist, just anyone that has ever actually tried to make something all their own. That is what it is. Bonus points. You become stronger by being a good Samaritan. That's more than you can say about real life.
Oh, specialty. I'm gonna take that, actually. What do you want?
But let me not get into that particular rant, because not only have y'all heard it from me before, but... Oh, there she is.
I am just collecting shit.
Alright, that's 2 skill levels down, 1 to go.
Alright, plot progression.
Oh, plot progression? Finally.
I've been progressing the whole time we were talking. I only just stopped to try to get some extra items, because I started ranting about X5 again, because like, I can't fucking stand it. I can't fucking stand being absolutely numb to something. It is the worst feeling imaginable. Like, it's not even funny, but at least X6, I can laugh at it. I can see where they were going and go, you know what, that would have been a nice idea if only they executed it better. I can look at it and be like, fuck, this could have been really cool. X5 is just... I'd rather play X4 again.
Someone's gonna kill me for saying this, but... do not tell Dante this, but... I low-key felt the same way when the first time I tried to watch Code Geass.
See, that's what I mean!
I am begging you, don't tell him I said...
I'm not.
He will eviscerate me.
He'll literally just be like, you're freed up, and then just forget about it anyway.
Granted, but if I'm being fair to the series, that was coming on me... That was coming on the heels of me being shoved into it, so there was already an unwillingness.
Yeah, that right there.
Anyway, I never did clip my screech from earlier, did I?
I mean, I don't know, I'm not watching you. It's literally whatever if you don't.
No, I want this on record, because it's interesting hearing what my eldritch noises actually sound like to other people.
Alright, got some healing items. Let's get the shit going. But, like, yeah, I fucking hate just... And the thing about X5 is, like, give me one thing someone's trying to get me into it. You know, actually, no, the funniest thing that came out of Dante's, like, Bloodstained playthrough is, remember, I gifted him the 2D, like, Castlevania 2D, like, rendition of Bloodstained, you know, Curse of the Moon, right? And remember, he did not like fucking Castlevania, what was it, Rondo of Blood? He didn't like that shit at all, right? He flat out said, playing Bloodstain, like, you know, the Symphony of the Night one, he just flat out said, yeah, Curse of the Moon's better than this. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Wow.
Well, yes, by the way, Curse of the Moon is amazing. I fucking love it. I'll show that shit till I'm dead. That shit was fun. You fucking cut the moon in half, man. You can't just top that peak fiction.
Anything involving celestial bodies is either mid as fuck or just plain awesome.
Like, you're just fighting demons, and then Zangetsu's like, yo, what if I just cut the moon in half? Like, raw. It's like, holy fuck, man. What about, I'm glad I did that, because I can't imagine having go right into... He was like, why didn't you just give me a... Then what it was, why didn't you give me the Symphony of the Night one? When he first got it, because, like, I don't even like fucking Rondo of Blood. And then he played it, he's like, dude, this shit was fun.
I mean, it's funny that you say you cut the moon in half, because do you know what Zangetsu actually means?
Yes. That's exactly why.
Okay, good.
Literally exactly why. But no, it was just so funny. He was just playing through Bloodstain, it was like... Fuck, this is a video game. Not even I asked him about it, and I think I came to the conclusion, I don't think he likes Iga style, or I guess OG, like, Metroidvanias. I think that's legit what it is. Because I asked him during those streams, would you replay Blasphemous, or would you replay Symphony of the Night? And at first he was like, wasn't that obvious? I'll replay Symphony, but then he had to think about it.
So he prefers OG Metroidvanias,
No.
or doesn't?
Nope, I don't think he does.
Okay. Well, steering him away from Metroid Dread.
Well, that's a Metroid game. I mean more, like, Symphony of the Night specifically. Because Symphony of the Night has that bullshit where, like, you, in order to get the rest of the game, you have to, like, fucking do the gold ring and the silver ring and all that bullshit. You get these stupid-ass glasses. And you had to do the entire inverted castle, which he did not want to do at all. Like, I think he said specifically the inverted castle, like, took fucking points off. That was such a pain to do.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. In Dread, it definitely has the feel of you need X to progress, and you have to go back through Y area with X.
There's a difference between going back and being completely blind on what to do, and I don't think Dante likes being blind, is the thing.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Dread does that to you.
I still gotta play fucking Dread. I have it. I made some progress. I got distracted with everything else. That, and it's like, my thing with Switch games is literally that I would rather prefer to stream it, but I can't because I have to figure out the capture card shit, and I'd like have no time to do that.
Yeah, I was actually helping someone set that up yesterday.
Yeah, it's a pain in the dick.
It is definitely a pain in the ass.
It's not as easy as just hook it up and you're good. No, you gotta fucking... I have video showing up, but the audio isn't going. I've been like... I know I have to figure that out, but it's one of those things where I have so much other shit to do.
That was the same problem my other friend was having, yeah.
Like, why? Eventually I will, like, solve it, because I want to show off some of the games on the Switch I have. I'll let to show off Three Houses. I have an excuse to actually, like, sit down and play that game, because Three Houses is fun.
How much do you know about Three Houses plot, or do you care if I mention something that slightly alludes to a spoiler, but is also a meme?
Go ahead, I don't really care all that much. I'm here to, look man, I'm just here to fuck my students, bro.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather be fucking the Pope, but go off.
The Pope? Really? Then
Rhea,
again,
yeah.
I'm the one who likes Manuelo, so maybe I'm weird, I don't know.
The thing about Three Houses is everyone is in the wrong to some degree.
Yes, it's almost
It's
like
a
it's
lot
an
of
actual
gray.
good story.
So, you pick someone, you probably picked someone at least a little fucked up. But anyway...
Oh, I guess I should probably mention I'm with Golden Deer. I just like him. He's
Fair
very pretty.
Fair enough.
He's very pretty.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, Rhea, she teaches faith. She also teaches brawling.
Yup.
Which, as it turns out later, she's Cyros. So, only hands.
I never put too much thought into it because I look at her, I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What titties do. Oh yeah, I remember I was doing there's that like event or it's like a ball or something. You meet up with someone like you like meet up with someone when you go to like a ball or something. It's based off like your bond level. And again, I'm with like Golden Deer, so I have like what Marianne, Hilda, and all that shit. So I'm just sitting here
Hilda
thinking,
was another good one.
Who?
Hilda.
Oh yeah, she's all right.
I've always been a fond of the could go around wrecking everyone, but
I'm lazy. Yeah, so
and
anyways,
then she finds
here's the
the
thing.
one
You can
person
actually
she
pick-
actually
you-
wants to put in the hours for,
What's the word?
and
If
she
you talk to the gatekeeper, or whatever, the guardsman, right? You can actually pick who shows up for like the affection event, right? I didn't do that. I didn't know about that. Guess who fucking shows up?
Ooh.
Fucking Lysithia.
Oh.
And I just sat there and I'm like, did I actually hang out with her that much? I don't remember doing that. I'm not even mad about this. I think Lysithia is cool. It's just, I did not see that coming.
That's fair. Everyone likes to harp on fates, and it's not without reason. But one of the funniest things to me was, you know how there was this little Coliseum event that you could, like, gamble resources on to get more resources and shit?
I have no idea, I never played Fates.
Oh.
Unless you mean like the Three Houses arena thing, which I remember that.
No, talking about Fire Emblem Fates 3S.
Word, never played it.
Fair. It's probably the biggest example of in the series of got hoed by the execs.
Let's just leave her alone for a while.
Because there's so much content they didn't have the time to put in the game or had to cut. And then there's the censors. But anyway...
Oh yeah, wanna something funny?
What?
I'm playing on permadeath difficulty, right? Playing permadeath normal, because I think that's fair. You can cheese that out.
There can be little point in
You can cheese out any Fire Emblem game if you know what you're doing.
Oh no, I mean if you hit a mission fail state, you can reload the mission with all the levels you already got.
Is the anti-existence of epitaphs.
On God!
Yup. I figured that out by accident. So what I did was, I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm like fucking up already. So I'm gonna purposely kill myself and just reload. What do you mean I can just retry with all my levels? Are you insane?
Oh no. So what can we do?
So well, I guess there's a tip for you. If you feel like being a shitter, just go ahead and kill yourself.
See, I end up doing that not because I feel like being a shitlord, but because... Okay, you've heard of Awakening, blah 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 blah. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Lunatic Plus?
That's like the super hard difficulty, right? That's a really fucked up one, bordering on unfair.
The ultimate AI that once ruled over the world.
Okay, let me get the exact comparison.
Oh, we're talking about Aura. Oh shit!
That's what they say she was.
Wait, Shino knew about Aura. What?
Oh crap. Okay, so normal is normal, no changes. Hard is hard. Complicate the game a little bit. Lunatic is what would be referred to as difficult, and that's usually the difficulty setting. Your die-hard Fire Emblem fan saying you're not playing the game unless you play it on this difficulty 4.
It's a path not even Ovan.
Lunatic Plus is let the AI cheat as much as possible.
Yeah, literally, like it's the most fucked up one.
Let's go to
Yeah.
Hidden Forbidden Holy
To the point where if you're unlucky with how the map spawns are, you can get stuck in an outright unwinnable situation just off rip. Like literally, turn 1, it's Jover.
I'm coming too. Aina. I have something.
Change
that
the
my
theme
brother
again.
gave me.
Alright. But yeah, I went through that. I slogged through that. I saved scum like a billion times. And I was abusing the crap out of everything I could to prevent my weapons from breaking because I needed the fucking damage. And so I get to Grima. Why did they make a boss that not only takes reduced damage from everything, but also has an ability that allows his skills to proc more often, the stats to back up those same skills, and just generally give you the middle finger?
Because fuck you.
Yeah, and honestly, there was that, and then I decided to deal with apotheosis. I hate that word.
Looks like Kubia's
Again, on Lunatic Plus, and why the fuck is a merchant more powerful than a dragon god? Why the fuck does a merchant have that same damage reducing skill? Why the fuck does a merchant have a skill that makes them go first no matter what? Why?
Because he's just clean with it, bro.
Here's the cathedral. Let's go.
You booted up Lunatic Plus, they're gonna give you that Lunatic Plus.
Yeah, it's made me a Lunatic Plus.
We should make sure we're complete.
It'll be... Well, let me grab it. If it's gonna be like that...
But,
it's just me and Yada.
Just fuck that difficulty. Fuck anyone that says you should only be... Fuck anyone that says you should only play on insert difficulty here. You're in general, to be honest. It's just...
Kingdom Hearts 2!
I have had so many people showing level 1 critical mode as the only way to play the game.
Okay, level 1? That's bullshit, but I do believe critical mode is the only way to play that fucking game. I remember level.
I mean...
It's just more fun.
I can... Okay... I can see what you're saying, but don't throw a new guy into that.
Oh, absolutely, Em. Are you insane? We threw Dante. He was technically new.
Yeah, but someone that's just trying to get into the series that gets shoved into the hardest difficult...
By that point, play 1. I think 1's fine no matter what difficulty you play on, but you know, that's just me. Not only, it's not the hardest difficulty, because the hardest difficulty is actually technically proud mode if you want to get technical.
Yeah, but you're also KH1's strongest soldier.
Yeah, because KH1 is good, and I'm tired of people trying to say that somehow it's worse than... Nah, Dante's saying that it's worse than Chain of Memories, like an actual slur against my name.
Nah,
like,
that's cap.
He said he liked the story of Chain of Memories more, and I'll be... I'll be 100%. The only reason he likes it more is because Riku had his moment in Chain of Memories, and that's the only fucking good part of Chain of Memories.
I will say that Riku's half of Chain of Memory I did like more than KH1, but Chain of Memories as a whole is so much worse.
I'll fucking kill you. I just don't get... Do you guys just not like fun?
I did not say that KH1 was bad. I honestly liked it.
You said the Riku side of Chain of Memories is better, and I should beat you for that, because you're still playing the fucking card game.
Okay,
if anything,
but I could play the card game is my point.
If anything, Riku's side of the shit is more annoying, because at least with Sora, I can make a brain-dead deck to match Triangle to.
I mean... yeah... I mean, yes... Maybe it's just because I got hoed with the whole need insert card to get through wide door thing here, less in Riku's side. Maybe that's why I liked it more.
And even then, Riku still had that shit. What are you... Do you people remember the games you play?
I'm beginning to genuinely think I have repressed some shit because
you definitely have. Riku has the same bullshit. The only difference with Riku and Sora is Riku only gets one gold door to go through per world, but they still give you that same limitation bullshit. Like, holy fuck, none of you are real. And the only reason I get like this is because people will genuinely be like, fucking Kingdom Hearts 1 is the worst in the series. This is not fucking true.
Like, even with me repressing shit, no. Like, even setting aside the whole first game in the series, they were trying to figure stuff out, no. Oh,
And the
I
reason why I
feel it
prefer
may
Kingdom
have
Hearts
been
1
one
is
of the
because there's so many
slowest
little...
just because it felt
I am
clunky,
still,
but...
to this day, finding things about Kingdom Hearts 1 that I never knew existed. Did you know you could mess around with the Trickmaster boss fight because he never gets the fucking fire wand? I didn't fucking know that.
Wait, slow that down.
Okay, you remember the boss fight in
really
Wonderland?
got my interest because I like messing with boss mechanics.
Okay, cool. You know the boss fight in Wonderland, right?
Yeah?
If you get Blizzard before the boss fight and use it on the stove, you have effectively disabled half his moveset.
On God!
Yes! But you have to collect all the clues to get Blizzard first. Because otherwise what happens is you don't have Blizzard for the boss fight, you get it after. So you have to collect all the clues in Wonderland, you get Blizzard, you hit it with the boss fight, he can't light his stuff on fire. Congrats, you have disabled like half his damage. I did that in the playthrough. I didn't even know about. I didn't watch a YouTube video or nothing. I just tried using Blizzard on the stove, and he didn't pull his things out at all. I was confused, and then my brain was like, "Oh shit, are you for real?" Did you know there's alternate cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts 1?
I did hear about that.
Yeah, I mentioned it multiple times. I actually did it in the alternate cutscene order. What happens if you go to Wonderland first, because Riku has already, revealed himself to be the bad guy, when you do Monstro, who, by the way, did we mention Atlantica is optional, by the way?
I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Do you know how much shit of Kingdom Hearts 1 is just... There's so much little detail and charm in everything you do that I genuinely cannot imagine sitting down and being like, yeah, this game's worse than Kingdom Hearts 2. No, the fuck it isn't. You're just brain dead. You want to mash the X button all day because you're a fucking poser.
Breathe, dude.
Nah, I'm tired of the Kingdom Hearts 1 slander. It doesn't deserve it. You know what's bad? Because here's the thing. Me and Epic disagree on a lot of things, but even we're like, what the fuck is it with the Kingdom Hearts 1 hate?
Yeah, that I will agree with. It does not deserve the hate it's gotten.
And you know what? I'm gonna go even further. You wanna know something I've been secretly doing while no one's looking? You wanna know why I've been offline occasionally and letting no one see what I'm doing?
What?
I've been playing Dream Drop Distance. And you know what? I have fun. Dream Drop Distance is really fun when I don't got a bitch in my ear telling me it sucks.
Okay. I'm gonna stay away from that because I had fun up until a point.
I know you mentioned specifically the fucking that one
Anti-Black
boss fight.
Coat.
Yeah.
Anti-Black Coat.
then,
Oh,
like-
and the Ansem fights after that kind of killed the vibe for me. That and some abilities being locked behind the pets.
I'll still say the abilities being locked behind the pets is stupid. When I'm just playing the game, when I'm
Like the
doing
combat and shit, that's fine.
Not even
And
just the combat, just I like fucking with the pets. Funnily enough, I just don't like the abilities that are tied to them, but I still like fucking with them. I like making them, doing all that shit, petting them and all that.
yeah, like it's not a bad game.
It's really not. I will say, in context of the series,
KH2
sure,
is
it's the worst in the
sacred
series,
cow
I
of the
guess, but
series.
there's people who genuinely love that game, and I want to give it a shot like that. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, like, niggas just don't let people cook.
Here's the thing. I had to defend Dream Drop Distance when Dante told me that shit. Well, not Dream Drop Distance, Chain of Memories. In another server, other people were like, nah, this game's like the worst in the series. Like, no! I wouldn't even get Chain of Memories set. If I had to pick the worst game in the series, honestly, at this point, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, sure, I guess you could say Dream Drop for whatever the fucking reason. You could say, I know some people hate Coded, I know some people hate Birth by Sleep. At this point, like, fucking pick what you want, man. I don't give a shit. But I'm not gonna
talking shit about other people's favorites, basically.
Well, yeah, 'cause I know someone actually knows some IRL who prefers Chain of Memories as the best. He played the GBA version, admittedly, so like I give him a bit of a pass for that. But also, it's more along the lines of fucking just. I can see the merit. I see where you're coming from. The reason why I don't like Dante's Ancient Memories better than Kingdom Hearts 1 is because his shit is bullshit. There's no one who has sat down and properly looked and actually appreciated all the shit that Kingdom Hearts 1 did. And that's why it tilts me to no end. Like, come on. You got to play as a fucking Heartless in that fucking game. It was cool. You're really gonna bitch because you can't do 500 hit combos? Please! Go to DMC! I don't want you here. Go back to your fucking bullshit ass DMC, bro. I don't want you here. I think the spells were at their best in Kingdom Hearts 1. Not because they were overpowered.
I will agree with that.
But because every single spell felt like it had a use. Not to say they were bad in 2, but you could definitely feel a bit of a drop-off, because by the time 3 came up... Which, by the way, I've had to defend 3, too! Holy fuck!
I've had to defend 3, too. I'm right there with you on that one.
Like, I used to be one of those guys who hated 3. I hated it with a passion first playthrough. I despised that game. But nowadays, I look back, I'm like... Fuck, I was complaining way too much.
See, my problem with it wasn't like the combat or whatever. My problem with it is that it felt like a whole lot of nothing at first until you reach the last 2 hours of the game.
But the thing is, it really isn't. You have to pay attention to the actual theming that's going on in the game. For instance, fucking all of Tangled. You remember Tangled? You know,
yeah.
bright-eyed, you know, seeing the world for the first time. Who does that remind you of?
Riku, kind of.
No, it's Sora from KH1. That's how he used to be, and how he still technically is, but he's also grown since then. If you want to get into that, Frozen, and I really don't like that world, but that's because I just don't like the Ice Mountain. It's all the same bullshit. But Elsa trying to push everyone away and give in to the darkness while Anna's chasing her down. You could easily make a fucking parallel to Kingdom Hearts 2 with that. Like, this is almost, one, is to give us a new Princess of Light, which I hope they do more of with the next game, but also it's almost a reflection of everything we've done so far. Which all culminates in Ansem as his final words to the party. It's time to let go. There is still much more to seek out there.
That's what Nomura was saying.
There's much more to... I mean, we still got Kingdom Hearts 4, but it's basically that things are gonna change. We finally moved past everything we've struggled with before.
Okay, so, fun fact, I actually was one of the people that, like, pre-ordered it, got it day one, proceeded to no-life it. It came with a little booklet, that had, like, artwork and shit, blah, 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 blah. And then it contained a, fucking word from Nomura, a letter to the fans, detailing that how for a long time, he was just really unsure what he wanted to do with KH3. He kept rewriting it, and he kept getting shoved back onto it by Squeenix, blah, 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 blah. So he wasn't super confident in what came of it, but he did still sincerely hope we enjoyed it. So... And for the longest time, I was never really sure what he was thinking. And not even just because people were constantly in my ear about it, but even when I took my own time out to, like, think about it, I didn't really notice a theme going on.
Admittedly, I've also watched other people defend Kingdom Hearts 3 and show me shit I never really thought about, too.
That's why I brought this up. So, thanks.
Yeah, because I'm just... How do I say this?
Like, I try to be as objective about these kinds of things as possible, but sometimes really I just don't see the pattern, and I'm willing to admit that.
That's what life is. That's why I know I mentioned it before, but I really don't care what people see of me, because everyone sees something different. I am not a consistent thing to any of you people. For instance, I'm pretty sure Caesar thinks I'm genuinely racist. I'll be fucking frank. I high-key sometimes think he thinks I'm genuinely racist. I just say shit because I don't care anymore. I cannot cater to everyone's perception of what I am. All I know for sure is what I think I am. And even then, that might not be the entire truth. Life is full of that type of shit. It's nothing but truths that we can't entirely get because we all only have a small part of it. There is no real objective reality to bullshit like this. If there was an objective thing, then I should be hating Lobotomy Corps for what it did to me. I should be hating Ruina for randomly having difficulty spikes that just ruin the enjoyment of the game, but that's just not how shit works. That's not how art works. That's not how people work. We are not in this whole objective shit. Yes, we have laws and rules and everything, but when it comes to mentality and seeing the same thing in different ways, that's just not how it works. We have constants, and there's a variety of different ways to look at those constants. While the ground laws are there, how they are perceived is the difference. Do you believe the world came from evolution or God? That right there is the difference of perception.
And even then, you could say God wanted things to evolve.
Exactly. It just keeps going on and on, because at the end of the day, we can only have faith that the stuff we know is what we know, as well as having the flexibility to understand when we're in the wrong.
Which, unfortunately, is something a lot of people lack, but yeah.
Then you at least try to help them, and if they don't want to be helped, then you leave them be, because that's their reality. That is what they have chosen, and I cannot step on that reality. I mean, shit, just now. Alright, so TLDR on Sakubo, the character in this game. Basically, Saku has decided... Okay, one, Sakubo isn't a brother and a sister. They are the same person. Saku was created as a sort of coping mechanism split personality to protect Bo, because Bo was all alone. And he wanted an older sister to protect him. Saku sees that Haseo has basically taken the reins, along with everyone else in GU. We have all basically stuck together to help this kid get through everything. And the loyalty that everyone has shown to Haseo because he has grown throughout the game. So Saku, who by the way, has acted like a complete bitch for the whole game. I'm talking, she had entrance, you know, trapped underwater at some point. She constantly, like, fucks with Haseo. Wanted to basically get back at him for shit. Just for shit he didn't even do. By all intents and purposes, I should hate this person.
But
she doesn't exist outside, and she has decided that she's gonna fade away so Bo can be happier because he doesn't need her anymore. So I ask, is it right for me to let her just fade away? She's a split personality. They're the same person. It's not like someone's dying, right?
that depends on what you define as a person.
There you go, and that right there is perception. I can't in good faith let that shit happen, especially when Bo is begging you to not let her go. I can't just I'm not a fucking therapist. Maybe this is wrong in the long run, but they're happy, and that's all I can take of solace in.
Don't even get me started on the whole therapist psychology thing.
I mean just more when it comes to split personality type shit, I can't say for certain because I don't study that shit. In the end, we're all a bunch of nerds on a fucking MMO trying to keep people from going into comas.
Yeah.
All I know is that's a separate person, and I don't want them to go away.
People live their lives bound by what they accept as correct and true. That's how they define reality. But what does it mean to be correct or true? Merely vague concepts. Their reality may all be a mirage. Can we consider them to simply be living their own world, shaped by their beliefs? I want you to guess where I got that from.
I have no idea, but I feel like it's something that's completely out of nowhere.
Fucking Itachi Uchiha.
I mean, yeah, that's... And I feel like artists sort of get that message the most, because art is essentially that, a look into someone else's reality.
Mm-hmm.
You can try to read it however you want, but at the end of the day, the only one who's really sure is someone else. It is also why Suda51, I don't know if you noticed, he doesn't explain what his games mean. There's no concrete answer. There's no fucking YouTube video going, alright, so here's what the game means. And they're like correct. And like, Suda's like, yeah, good job, you figured it out. Here's a gold star. No. It's whatever you see. And maybe this sounds basic. I don't know. I will never out-toy myself as the smartest guy in the room.
Same. I'm just out here trying to live my life, see the way things I do.
God, the Forbidden Ground is so pretty. We should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah. There's also no time to figure that type of shit out. Alright, let's actually fucking open this door. I've been waiting here long enough.
Don't know what'll happen.
We'll be fine. I got, like, dual pistols.
In order to search for the ultimate AI, Aura, Ovan formed the Twilight Brigade and invited you into it.
The Twilight Brigade's objective was to locate the key of Twilight.
The sign that they'd arrived at truth. I believe that Ovan may have originally sought to borrow Aura's power in order to exterminate Ida.
The 8 epitaphs represented the truth to Ovan. Signs showing him the way to meet Aura.
Ovan.
Hey, what did Ovan leave with you anyway?
This.
Oh, shit.
Wasn't that in the Creator's room?
That white place?
My brother. He read books to me all the time. Lots and lots of books from that secret room. And my favorite one, the one he read to me the most, was the Epitaph of Twilight. Huh? What?
The Epitaph of Twilight.
Aina!
Could this be?
Yet to return, the Shadowed One, who quests for the Twilight Dragon, rumbles the Dark Hearth, and Helba, Queen of the Dark, has finally raised her army. Aperon, King of Light, beckons. At the base of the rainbow, do they meet? Against the abominable wave.
The abominable wave.
They fight.
Which is what we are.
What is this? What's going on?
Could this be the original text of the Epitaph of Twilight?
Oh shit, I'm glowing.
It's reacting to my epitaph.
I see. Yes, of course. The key of Twilight is the sign of the truth.
You mean if we bring all 8 epitaph user PCs here?
Most likely.
But Yara, Ovan's gone.
Remember, Haseo. Remember Ovan's words.
Ovan's words.
If we bring everyone here, the key of Twilight will come about.
Defeat me this time once and for all. Come, Haseo. Use your avatar. The one that
I devoured everyone. That's right.
Defeat me.
That's why my epitaph is reacting, because I technically have all 8 of them inside me.
They're all in me?
That's right, Haseo. You and your terror of death fought our avatars and devoured them. As a result, you carry the powers of all 8. The key is within you.
So that means I'm...
Haseo, you are what Ovan was searching for. It's you, Haseo. The key of Twilight is you. Aura. Awaken the goddess that left this world.
How the
All right, come on, come on! I'm right here! Skate!
Oh my god! It's original Scathe, but even bigger, holy shit!
Is that what it used to look like?
It was, yes but no. It's the color's the same, but this is much, much different. It has the 3 eyes though, which it didn't have back then, or at least not as prominent. I'm right here.
Oh god. The 3 eyes on his fucking gloves.
Yep. Awaken the goddess left in this world. And all the epitaphs flow from me. I figured it would come to play eventually. Cause like, yeah, we don't have the users.
God bless Yuri Lowenthal's lungs, by the way. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you should have seen the Alcade death scene. I fucking felt like shit from that.
Oh, okay, I know Sasuke is the one he's known for, but some of those fucking screams, like when Itachi broke his arm, dude, Jesus.
Oh god, it's them!
These guys.
Oh.
Here they come.
For context, that's from the original game. They're player models from the original world, even. Oh shit, here we go.
I love how we went from discussing things like perception, art, reality, to just dead silence for like a good 5-10 minutes.
Oh, these guys are fucked.
Well, they are originally player characters, so why wouldn't they be?
No, you don't understand. Kite's player character is fucked too. Like, remember, Data Journey was in the original game. Guess who had it?
Oh, that's not good.
And Balmung and Orca were the ones who managed to do a super hard event one time that no one was able to do back then. They are all at the peak of their abilities, but now there's no human piloting them.
That could be argued to be a good thing or a bad thing.
It's a bad thing, because that means we can't talk to them to figure out what's going on.
That's true, but since you're forced to fight them, it also means they're less likely to be able to adapt.
That's the thing, they can.
Ooh.
I still wonder what they are, because so far it's just, I don't know. Fuck it. I hope they like Data Drain. Time for Avatar Awakening. Oh, it's gold now. Let's go.
They say they also aren't proccing the size effect.
To be fair, it's probably just more for balancing reasons. We can still take them on, though.
Yeah.
Especially after all these items, like, I can definitely take them.
What's the healer girl's name again? Because she was
Adelie.
bugging out for a second. Yeah, Adam. She was bugging out for a second there.
Yeah, she's set to constantly heal is the thing. Oh, fuck, her SP's getting low.
Yeah.
I have double. Here's the thing, all my items do double, so I'm not. Oh shit! I'm like playing like pocket healer. Holy fuck!
Well, that had to fucking hurt.
Justice! Also, those are the same lines as Kite from the original game, and in fact, it goes deeper. If you have the PS2 original games, along with the original like trilogy of games, the name they pull for Azure Kite isn't Azure Kite. It's the name you put down for him in the original game. So, I don't know, let's say you named him fucking Skringobingus, right? That's who we're fighting. He has a revive?! Wait, what is he doing? Oh no. I think I'm dead. Oh no, he's just targeting me, I can handle that.
If he targeted your healer, you would have been boned.
I mean, I have a bunch of full heals, so I'm not like that threatened by it, but it's more along the lines of I have Restoring Rain, I forgot, I grinded for these earlier. Oh shit, nah, we're chilling, never mind. I gotta dig around. Gotta have something. We got buffs. I'm busting out all the stops for this one. Oh shit. Give me more physical attack. Yada's about to go down, but we have a whole bunch of... Oh, Chicha potions be good right now, too. But we have a bunch of Restoring Rains, I'm gonna use them.
You ever notice that you have a type for characters?
Is this about Arcade again? Because I've already been through the fact I probably just like redheads.
No, well... Oh, I wasn't there for that. So I got no idea what you're talking about.
She's a redhead, and I remember Dante himself specifically mentioned it, because what happened was a friend of mine mentioned, like, you have a thing for redheads, you know that? Like, no, I don't. And then, like, at one point, I was talking with Dante, it's like, yeah, redhead Junko is probably, like, the best. That's how I remember her as. And Dante's like, you know, your friend is probably right, you probably do have a thing. Gonna give everyone regen.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've got a thing for this is basic as fuck. Let's be real. Oh, but for like nice girls, blondes, and just some
Papa Adelie's mine. Anyways,
and some mix of either tall, busty, able to sling me over her back and cart me around, and monster girls. Like, I've got several boxes someone could tick, and I'd go for it.
oh, fuck, going for a revive. Oh, he's doing it again. No, you're like right at death. Fuck off.
Last ditch effort.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure we got it in the bag anyway. But damn, it's been a while since the fight actually challenged me like this. Fuck, I'm
And
just
of
going
course,
for
it's
it.
the previous player characters.
To be fair, you fought him for the final boss of Volume 1, too. Can't these guys die? Okay, because it wasn't just me.
Stop at once.
Once
Aura?
again, story being told through gameplay.
Stop what? Hold on, what's going on?
What the? They obeyed.
Yes, of course. They're Aura's knights.
Aura's not. Aww, that's actually cute.
Are these the pursuers Ovan mentioned? Are they
The
guardians
I
of
was
the
right!
Then that means they were after anomalies in the system of the
Nothing
world.
better than when the theory you've had for a while was proven true.
Because what happened was we learned Tri-Edge wasn't, for what started, it was Ovan who was Tri-Edge.
Are you?
But then they always showed up whenever Ida came around, but they're shown to kill Ida.
Epitaph users.
So you know everything already.
So my thought was, because they're the original crew,
SPC as a
Aura
vessel.
basically kept their player characters around to keep everyone safe.
Were you the one who brought about Fidel's prophecy? If so, then tell us. Tell us how to save the world from Kubia.
Great goals
I sure hope
are
that's my
always
cat
fulfilled through
who's doing his
personal
usual
sacrifice.
routine cleaning of himself and not him nibbling at that
Personal
hidden claw he's got.
You mean
I gotta take him to the vet to get that trimmed.
Do you mean we should abandon our Epitaph user PCs?
What's today? Thursday?
I get it.
Yeah, I'll do it
If
tomorrow.
Kubia is the
Oh,
anti-existence of
the
epitaphs,
vet's about to close.
The man who used the epitaph of rebirth has already been lost. Even if the remaining 7 epitaphs were sent back into the world,
it
Wait,
wouldn't work.
when did Morgan hit fucking Bond 3?
I am the one who remains asleep. I have no power to decide the future of this world. The future of this world will be decided by you players of the game, by people. The future of the world
Lies at the ends of human will. What the fuck? Empty skies.
What's this?
I am Aura. I am the Twilight Goddess that brought about this world's dawn. Yet once again, the twilight of the gods has come. You who seek light in the twilight, you who are like me, the little children of Morgana. May you find happiness.
Aina.
Aura. She's gone back into the world, into the vast sea of data.
Can't stay here much longer.
Head back to the Serpent of Lore. Kubia's consumption is faster than I'd predicted. Most of the players have begun logging out, having sensed something unusual is going on. At this rate, countless towns will cease to function.
I see.
If we have business in a town, it may be best to take care of it now.
Oh shit, this is the endgame.
Let's head back to the Serpent of Lore when our preparations are complete.
We've got to take care of our errands in town. Let's head to Raven's Attic.
What the hell did he give me? Empty skies, mortal. Oh damn! Kai had the fucking killer weapon, Jesus. I'm tempted to put it on only because of the fact that it's a good weapon. Everyone's offline. Fuck, I can't grind. Ooh, Elven Rain. Take all that. Fuck me. I found a decent chunk of items in that fight earlier. So I think this is the endgame at this point. Morale charge rate. Damn, I wish I had that. Then again, how many, still some Chicha potions, restoring range, got like 10 of those. And with Elven Reigns, you can get SP back as soon as possible. Oh, revive potions. I'll take all of them. Along with all those, I need whatever items I can grab right now. actually stressful. I think the insane part though is the fact that whoever's not an epitaph user is logged out. Outside of out.
So like, this is the finale we're getting up on here.
Probably. I say probably because I thought Oban was the finale, but then he wasn't. That's why I'm like digging around to make sure I can grab a little bit more. There's someone just named Obito.
Open. Spell that for me.
Obito. As the bit is all in caps.
Okay, fair enough.
Here, take this shit. I don't want it. That was rarity 5. I already have item boost on, so it's whatever. Because everyone is in a panic. I'm starting to collect as many, like, heal everyone items as I can right now. Because, here's the thing, my original idea was, oh, I can just grind a little bit, but, like, nope, everyone is either busy or offline.
Do you think you passed a point of no return?
No, because the point of no return is when I go back to the fucking Yada's area. I could still grind by myself, technically. But not as worthwhile.
What's the level cap in this game?
150.
Is there anything that exceeds that?
As far as I'm aware, no. Not even Doppelganger. Which, fun fact about Doppelganger, every time you encounter him, he will always be 8 levels above you unless you hit the level cap. Because he cannot go past the level cap, same as you can. I'll probably save this whole entire section for tonight. This is more just me trying to get some prep work in.
That's fair.
Fuck it, we're gonna try to get a little bit of levels. I'll basically have to solo dungeons myself, but it's whatever. What do you have? Healing potion, water dragon. I kind of want all your water dragons. What do you have? Speed charms. I'm taking all those. And in exchange, you have broad white. And you... Healing Storm. I'll still take them. More heal everyone items are always good. So I can still spam the hell out of them. Take that. Yeah, 51 water dragons. I'm not entirely worried I'll be fucked. Mostly because I managed to clutch out everything else so far. And I've been overleveled for like 90% of the game anyway, so it's fair that it finally catches up to me. But a level or two would still be safe.
You're open!
Oh, he's self-destruct. Fuck. Oh, there's a type effect. All your HP's gone. I love proccing that.
Give me a couple of seconds, I was dabbed out for a minute.
Literally fine. It's like a split-second thing. It's not like it gives you an effect or anything. Just, you will randomly see the health bar go from fine to dead.
Oh!
Then bam! It's so sudden too. It's just like fucking
Beep, 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 beep.
judgment.
Have you ever seen the most popular of a medium of a story you're normally fond of be the worst medium to experience it through?
What are you talking about?
Fucking Sword Art Online. Because I don't think I need to tell you that everyone in their grim and has made fun of that series at least once. People refer to it as like this unstoppable Mary Sue that got handed everything on a silver platter, blah 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 blah.
Uh-huh.
No. A lot of everything you see him pull in the anime, there was 1,000 hours he spent and off-camera grinding for that. The light novel actually shows this shit.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm sitting here like, I'm not even gonna try to pretend that he's not your overpowered protagonist, but he was sitting out here putting in the hours, and the main method this story is told through is a fucking video game. What are y'all expecting? I get it. It's not a super deep story, and there's not much sense of threat given. And yeah, that he's genuinely good at using the medium of the game to his advantage, to the point where the skill he's best known for, Starburst Stream, is his own connection is his own creation that he devised just by learning how to chain skills faster and faster.
Yep.
Which literally every gamer does.
You know the whole concept of a fighting game, technically? To replace chaining, like,
a fighting game.
one skill with...
No, it's not the concept of a fighting game. It's the concept of anything in where you have a damn skill tree. The best example is hack and slash. Oh no, my protagonist has a skill where he goes fucking Devil May Cry for a second, but because fucking I don't know. Oh, the skill just seems to come out of nowhere. It's bad. When have any of y'all seen fucking Dante a practice?
To be fair, Dante can afford not to practice is the thing. And if we really want to make an argument, if we're talking purely out of cutscenes, the player themselves are the one practicing. When I say concept of a fighting game, because a fighting game is essentially just that. You come up with your own sort of tech and skills and you share with everyone else. See, hey, you can do this with this character.
Yeah, that's fair. I brought up hack and slash specifically because people bitch about Kirito being this overpowered, lame protagonist, and I'm sitting here like, but when have we ever really seen Dante even remotely struggle in a fight that wasn't against Virgil or someone unrelated to him?
Well, no, but at that point, you have to ask, what are you really looking for? The thing about the argument is I think people just don't... What's the word? People have their problems, but they're looking in the wrong places.
So, I'm gonna do it.
I like use double pistols way too much. But I think the funniest part about him is Haseo's animation for putting them away is the same as for his dual blades. Do I try to go for one more? I think this level's good enough. So for now, let's see if we can dig out some items.
Sorry about that. Had to address something with my little sister.
Yeah, I heard the voice in the background.
Oof, rip.
I mean, it's
Anyway.
whatever.
Anyway, if the strongest part of your personality or what you see as yourself were given form, what would its ability be?
I wouldn't fucking know.
You don't know what you see yourself as, is what I'm saying. Is what I'm asking.
I guess it's hard to say because when I look at myself, I just see myself, but I don't know what that self really is in terms of other people. So I guess like a giant mirror.
In short, what people are themselves is what they'll get back from you, kind of.
Just about.
That makes sense. Personally, it would be reflective, but in a more metaphorical sense. Think of it like this. You have this cute little monster thing, maybe like, I don't know, a small little dragon, and it'll fight to protect you. It's also really good at it. But it's also horribly self-destructive. Like, you will see this thing taking wounds like it's nothing, only to keep on pushing for your sake. I'll find a way to help you out when you're down if you ask for it. No matter what its condition is. The catch is, if you somehow manage to genuinely cause this thing to lose faith in you, you're either getting nothing from it, or you're gonna see what it's like when it's to be on the receiving end.
Watching me log out.
Is like, y'all already know I try to be a nice guy, but the few times I've truly cracked on shit.
I gotta check my Crimson Versus. 130 wins, baby! 130 wins! My win rate go crazy!
Now, how much of that did you have to save, Scum?
I didn't save Scum, that's the thing. I just got 130 wins. Like, I literally just got it.
How many losses do you have is my question.
How many losses before I got this deck? Hold on. Oh, hey, Playful Hermit, False Future, Promise of Discord. Cool. Let me dig it out. 116. Compared to
So
772 wins.
Oh, so your KD's actually looking pretty good. Nice.
It's looking way too good. I'm mad Ninja wasn't here because he made a fucking image of me. I'm gonna send it to you because like it fucking killed me. Let me dig it out. Please tell me it's in here. I will say Ninja's like partially why I kept going because what happened with this was one day, literally just one day, I was like, fuck, I don't know if I want to do dot hack or I want to do like Mega. I kind of didn't want to continue ZTD right away, you know me. So I messaged Ninja because like, you know, I've been talking with Ninja more often lately. Oh, I sent the image by the way. Fucking beautiful. Bro, Gaspard is insane.
I gotta send this to a friend of mine that's like really into dot hack. I love it.
Aw, everyone's getting sad. Because the world is like fucking shaking and shit. Don't worry, bro. We're gonna keep the world from exploding. But yeah, every time I fought Gaspar, he was completely ruined. It was like twice, too. Because you have to fight 20 normal battles and win before you can fight him again. It's like an idle card game. You make a deck, you just let it like play out with other decks. So like, that was my second time against Gaspar. I'm thinking to myself, alright, I was cooking with this deck. There's no way he's gonna win. Fuck, he won. And Ninja's just bored at work doing shit on his fucking phone. So he's like, I'm gonna do this. He actually made a decent amount of images. I think, my favorite one has to be this, because it actually fucking happened. It was just so funny. Like, she just came for the throat for no reason. Also, here's something really fucked up, because, here's the thing about Adelaide, I don't think you were... How much do you remember about Volume 2?
Enough, I guess.
Alright, goes. You know about the whole Adelaide thing, right?
Yeah?
You know, that she got gaslit by a fucking 10-year-old for her entire life. Oop. Little dog bolted. Right. Oh, no, he's right here.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back. But yeah, that shit was funny.
Huh.
Okay, back. Alright, so here's the thing about Volume 2. Oh, by the way, that shit was so funny, by the way. Like, she actually was like, yeah, we had hot, super secret training, and it's like, why are you putting me in this situation? I love you, but why are you putting me in this situation? I never asked for this.
Oh.
Like, she really just dropped that. It's like, bro, we just hung out for a little bit. You couldn't even, like, here's the thing. If she put out, that'd be different. That would be some drama. She didn't even put out. She got nervous about it because she didn't realize what honeysuckles meant.
Aren't those poisonous, or am I thinking of something else?
I don't think so, but honeysuckles, at least in the world, when the honeysuckle blades that she ends up giving you without meaning to give you, basically mean devoted affection. She did not realize this.
Oh.
To be fair, she absolutely meant it. She just don't want to. Oh, who the fuck? Who was in chat? Go the fuck to sleep, you fucking skinwalker. We're at the end of the game. Fuck off. Dude, I hope we're at the end of the game.
You haven't slept?
No, I have. It just fucking... Metsu's like, what do you mean you're doing this at a time that isn't demon hours? Are you weird? Anyways,
The fact that demonic hours are what people expect to see us streaming in is wild.
Bake me a wetsuit Ishmael, thanks. Fair. And we're right at the end of the game. I'm probably gonna cut it now, actually, but it's been hanging out for a minute. Okay, that's what I was saying. The thing about Volume 2 is that the subtitles are different in Japanese compared to the English ones. Do you want to know what the subtitle for Volume 2 is?
What?
I want to hear your voice.
Oh.
I want you to look at me.
Oh.
I felt like an ass. The worst part is I remember we were like roasting Adelaide for the fuck of it back then. Like, now I feel like an asshole.
Don't go making fun of the nice ones.
Well, no, it's just the fact that, like, it was just because it was mad funny that everyone in Haseo basically blew up on a lore nerd. Because that's what it looked like at the time. It's like, we come here to fucking go do the arena. Stop being a lorehead. Here's just between nice and wanting validation above all else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was actually fun. The worst part is, it was a fucking 10-year-old that gaslit her. Like, God, I hated Sakaki. I fucking hate him now. Like, nah, that's proof that I must murder all children. I think the worst part is I can believe it. I have definitely gotten, like, trauma dumped by adults when I was a kid online just doing shit. And if I was much more devious, I could have probably pulled that shit. You know, if I had that devious lick in me. Actually, yes, I'll probably do. I'm gonna pick up all the, I guess, parts that I collected over the game. Because there's like these campaigns you can do in the games, which I never finished, because, like, fuck you. It's just grinding something over and over again. Oh, you're the same chick from earlier. We have one full heal, at least. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Mecha Grunty. Air roller shoes. Hello? How's that? Steam apron. Supercharge. Reduce skill trigger recharge time more effective than quick charge. Tempting. Super sprint. Avoids encounters with enemies. Air roller shoes. HP regen. That's not as good as I expected. Like, the biker charm so far has been the best. I wonder if I should do the biker thing again and see if I get a better charm out of it. That might be what I'll do tonight. You know,
I wish the bike felt better to drive.
It does feel good to drive. The problem is you're playing Volume 1. Volume 1 is when the bike's at its absolute worst.
So my entire gripe with that act can be summed up in as you're playing Volume 1 right now.
Yes. I will say grind out the bike driving, because there's a Book of 1000 for, like, doing bike shit. Try to grind that out, because you can only get greeting cards. Greeting cards are volume specific, so if you don't get them in one volume, you're fucked for the other volume. And it's good to have a nice... It's good to have a nice stock of them if you want to, like, raise affection, and also just have, like, email chains with everyone.
Gotcha.
And again, if you're gonna bare minimum for Volume 1, make sure you do the Abyss quest, which you can tell if you're doing, it's like a specific, like, thing, where, you have to go into forums, they'll tell you about specific, stuff. Like, they'll be like, hey, these keywords lead to this weird area, does anyone know about it, type shit. Because if you do all of that, you'll get, if you do all of that, you usually get some really good stuff for the volume. As well as, you know, being able to go back to that dungeon whenever you feel like. But the main thing you want to do, if you don't feel like doing all that, 'cause I don't think they connect to each other. I mean, they kind of connect to each other, but not really. But the main thing is Doppelganger. Do not fucking miss Doppelganger in Volume 1.
Make sure I kill the Doppelganger. There can be only one.
It was, again, I replayed, I don't know if I told you this, but I replayed all of Volume 2. All of it. Because I missed Doppelganger in Volume 1.
Gotcha.
It's not that hard. I actually beat it in a shorter time than it took me to beat Volume fucking 2 originally. Skipping all the cutscenes really cuts the fat out of the game.
Yeah, no shit. Too bad you can't do that with Metal Gear Solid 4. Heyo.
Lamau. But, like, yeah, in terms of Volume 1, try to get the Book 1000, at least for the bike done, because everything else is, like, that's, like, guide-type shit. And that's if you really want those greeting cards, which are worth to have to increase everyone's affection a bit easier. Because otherwise, you gotta spam Rengekis, and that shit is just annoying. Because you level up so quick that it's gonna get to the point where you have to do max level dungeons to get Rengekis off.
Yeah, I've already begun running into that problem.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but they actually fucked the experience gain for this game. They essentially tried to cut out the grinding as much as possible, but now it has resulted in you getting way too much.
To be fair, aren't you gonna need those levels?
I mean, yeah, because how the game, like, works and all that, but it's also, like, goddamn. They essentially, here's the thing. The time it takes for me to get, like, 5 levels, let's say, like, 10 levels in this game, right? Multiply that by 10, and that's how long it takes to get 1 level in the original game.
So again, it comes back down to me being stuck in Volume 1!
No, Volume 1 is fine.
No, I mean, like, my complaints about it.
Yeah, but isn't it just leveling up?
It is. It's just, my complaint boils down to everything feels so slow.
I mean, yeah, but leveling up in Volume 1 is just as fast.
Is it?
Yes. I mean the original game.
Oh.
As in, I hope you like spending 5 hours to get 1 level up. From dungeons that are equal to your level.
Oh. Ew. 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 Fucking
Yeah.
ew. Do not want. Monado no likey.
Like, literally, like... Could I complain about the experience game being fucking this game? Because sometimes, like, legit, I'm, like, so over-leveled that, like, some fights I just kind of auto-win. Because I delete their health. I will happily take that over the alternative.
Yeah, I know people that would, like, complain about that, but I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I'd rather be overpowered than need to spend... And...
No, here's the thing. There is grinding in this game. But it's do a dungeon and you'll probably be fine. Not, it's time to spend the rest of my life here, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The grind ain't the issue. The issue is I don't want to do that shit. Alright, I've collected a whole bunch of full heals. I hope they're going to be enough for what's about to come. I'm going to run back to Makanu and probably cut the stream there.
Cool.
The only thing I don't like about the game, this is more due to how it's all set up, is I don't like running across all the cities. There's a whole bunch of button presses and busy work that just adds up over time. Even in Volume 2, I didn't like that shit, because you only have 3 cities at Volume 2, and it just, like, you get more cities as you keep going. It's like, god damn. I'll also recommend trying to get the arena fights for the... If you're gonna do Book of 1000 at all, to try to get greedy cards and all that, is try to finish the arena, like, Book of 1000, and the bike one, because they're the easiest ones to do.
Gotcha.
The normal battle ones are, you could, but I swear to god, they feel like more of a grind than usual. Maybe it's because I don't do as many battles as I think I do, but they want you to hammer that shit. The bike one, you can just crash into random monsters in the field. Hell, what I did was, when I was waiting for Doppelganger, I just rode around on the shitty-ass bike of Volume 1. They just improved the controls for it in Volume 2 and beyond so much, it's, like, low-key funny. It's like, you can tell that was a last-second edition. And you get different bike parts that you can mess with, like, oh, this is so good. There are also, if you don't want to fight Doppelganger legit, which I wouldn't blame you, but by the way, that actually regens health.
I don't think you did.
Cool, he does that. I hope you like dealing with that. But if
So
you don't...
I just checked the chat, and why are y'all like this?
I mean, we've already commissioned Queen of Hatred giving Ishmael the back shots. That's just another part.
I reiterate, why are y'all like this?
Look, man, Ninja's getting me some Adderley commissions, bro. I gotta hand it to him, man. I gotta hand it to that man. You can ask why I'm like this all you want. In the end of the way, it will not change who I am. It will not change my grind set. Get your money up, not your funny up. Know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'd rather have my funny up than my money up. Because at least I'm smiling.
He says, living in the cardboard box. I am running over chimps. I know Ninja has like 3 different commissions he's getting. He like sent me a list of them too. It's like, it killed me. I think the funniest one he mentioned was... Nah, this one's just completely out of pocket. Twerk competition between Adderley, Endurance, and Alcade and Pi. Like that.
First of all, Pi wins, but second, what the fuck?
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. I was like, I took hit stun from it. But I think the best part about it, he says Haseo isn't even paying attention. He's talking with Gaspard about Crimson versus Dex.
No, see, that's wrong! Because he would be!
He would! This fucking asshole! I love this character. Oh, have you... Oh,
that's wrong!
No, I forgot. Have you seen, like, original Kite? Like, have you seen anything about the original Dot Hack?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, cool. Bro, you know how, like, Haseo types emails to people, right? Like, he talks like he's a person? Kite talks? Now, here's the thing. I gotta give him some credit, because from what I think we know about him, he's in 8th grade. He's, like, 12 years old, basically, I think. When bro emails people, he is dry. Like, Haseo has more Riz than Kite in Volume 1. Volume 1, Haseo has more Riz than Kite. Can we talk about this?
Okay, but he's, again, like 12. Why the fuck wouldn't Haseo?
I don't know, man. Sakaki's 10 years old and he gaslit Adderley for all her life. So, like, age is not an excuse. It is not an excuse. Like, at one point, he was talking with Black Rose about like, you know, they're talking about, like, their, like, sports and shit, right? And, like, one of the responses you could pick is just fucking Kite going, "You're good at sports, I think."
Wow.
Oh my god. Combine that with fucking, dude, clearly you don't own an air fryer, like, profile picture, and I just can't take it. Like, every time I look at Kite's profile picture, I start dying. Also, I can safely say, if there was, like, a sloppy top-off between, like, Endurance, Alcade, and Adderley, Endurance would win hands down. It's not even a contest.
Entrance Alcade?
Endurance, Alcade, or Adderley. Like, if there was a sloppy top contest, Endurance would win hands down. Literally every lineup. No. Let me just read you his fucking profile wall real quick. I can't believe I'm logging out just for this, but I just need to remind you what character I'm talking about.
I googled him.
No. No, it's not enough. Hold on, let me read this to you. Let me give it to you the way he would say it. Favorite person, Haseo. Treasure, anything Haseo says. Precious, time with Haseo. Haseo, That's his fucking personal information, dude! Know what you're thinking. Maybe that's not enough. So I asked him about his hobbies, right? Let me see if I can still find it. Let me see if I can find it. Please tell me if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, it might be archived from Volume 2. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Fucking, what are your hobbies? Hobbies. I like you, Haseo. That's not bad enough? Alright, fine. What does that mean? I'm your hobby? For reference, what does that entail? I can become happy just hearing your voice. I can become happy just being by your side. I want to be together with you all the time. I want to know everything about you. All your good areas, all your bad areas, everything. Is that not enough? Because I got more.
See, I get what y'all are saying.
Okay, Manunga, I looked it up. There is one male character you can have a marriage event with. Not best friends, marriage. I dare you to guess who it fucking is.
Him?
Yes! At what point does the dick riding become gay enough for you to admit it?
It ain't even about that. I'm just like, I get what y'all are saying, but me personally?
I swear to God, if you say Alcade or Adelie is better at sucking dick.
No.
I'm telling you,
Again,
Endurance beats them both. I'm sorry.
So it was Endurance, Adelie, or who was the third one?
Alcade, who is the redhead. Her entire thing is she's a tsundere, but probably the best tsundere I've ever seen in my life. Because she doesn't verbally assault me. She just doesn't want to admit she likes me like that. Also, another Endurance email. I don't mind if you never turn my way. All that matters to me is that you smile happily. Every time you smile, every time you grow angry, something that had been broken inside me begins to regrow. It feels wonderful.
This is giving me New 13 vibes.
He literally shows up in the arena when we asked him to, right? Here's the thing. You wanna know how he got like this for Haseo? Haseo literally just told him, I need you for the tournament.
This is giving me New 13 vibes.
He's not like that. He's still cool.
Friend and I would have your head for that one, but I get what you're saying.
I mean, I like New 13 myself, but that's because I like bodysuits and she plays into that shit. But it's like, bro, he's throating with every sentence. He talks like he's about to come when he says Haseo's name, dude.
What's he like when it's not related to Haseo?
He doesn't care. That's literally it. He doesn't care. And to be fair, that's because he's actually an original character from the original game. There's a whole backstory with that one. It's just... Bro is throating with every sentence. He doesn't even, like, look at anyone else. He's just like, I'll forever be yours, Haseo. Oh no, I gotta read out one of Alcade's, because I sent her a hi message, and, like, one of her responses just gave me instant hit stun. Which, by the way, just letting you know, you should at least try to max out affection with everyone in a volume, because it just makes it easier in the long run.
That was gonna be the plan either way.
Was you gonna max out affection with greeting cards, or doing Rengekis? Because Rengekis sort of raise everyone's affection when they're in your party. Alright, let me see if we can find Alcade's. Oh yeah, Alcade is fucking... I forgot about the Alcade food thing. That shit killed me. Bingo, here it is. What's this you sent me, lol? Thanks for the nice greeting. I'll be sure to make you into a fine man. He's like, where did this come from? I just said hi.
I took hit stun from that.
I told you. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about it. I love this woman. But also, goddamn, I just said hi.
I don't know what I like more. Girl that starts off playing, but eventually gets to the point where or she's physically holding herself back from jumping you, or girl to that the instant you say hi, you just get hit with some kind of
I think the
Inuit.
funniest
No.
thing about it, right, is Alcade is like this when you give her greeting cards, but like during the game when you're playing it, like I guess face to face, quote unquote, she cannot.
That is classic tsundere. I can think of a better example, but the game it's from is admittedly kind of wild.
Fall in love with me all over again. Oh, I love her. You make any kind of ramen in only 3 minutes. That's what Haseo's like, wait a minute, 3 minutes? You're not talking about instant ramen, are you?
I'm about to say!
It was funny, though. Like, you're not talking about instant ramen, are you? Oh, by the way, one of the responses you could give to the instant ramen thing is, I feel bad for your husband, your future husband, whenever they get with you, because you're not going to be able to cook for shit. I did not say that, obviously.
I'm about to say! Who the fuck would say that?
Haseo!
I mean...
Tell me he wouldn't. Look me in the eyes
Okay,
and tell
Volume
me
1 Haseo would. Volume 1 Haseo would. I don't know about 2 or 3 yet.
2, I feel like... 2, he's still a bit of a dickhead. I'd say by 3, he's finally getting to the end of his character arc. But like 2, he still has that dickhead in him. He's still got that dog in him.
I can see him thinking that, then. But would he actually say it? No.
Also, one of the things you say to Adelie, she's talking about her birds, because she takes the birds like as a hobby. And one of the things you say to Adelie is about her birds' names. Like, Adelie, your naming sense is just... He doesn't even finish.
It can't be any worse than fucking Minato.
But the fact you could insult her, that's hilarious. The alternative response is, isn't your name based off a bird too? Which she really likes that you remembered that. I'm not sure if it's
I'm
obvious
the
yet.
one to be, like, give an honest response, but there's also a way to be honest without being a dickhead, so, yeah.
I miss Alcade.
What happened to her?
Lost one.
Oh, so she's gone.
You get to watch her die in your arms. And the worst part is she repeats the same words Shino told him way back when.
Tragic.
Boys don't cry, Manunga.
Men cry, though.
And he's like watching her fade away and everything. It's like, not again. Please don't put me through this again. And they're still asleep. And they're still asleep too. We're not even done. But hopefully by this point we will be. I've been running around just hanging out. I got like what? I have a decent amount of full heals. Got Chicha potions. I have a revive for everyone all at once. I have revival medicine, so I can just have everyone come back. Where the hell did I put it? I know I have full heals somewhere. I have a whole bunch of shit, so hopefully we should be good.
Oh, hey, got all 3 types of radars within the first minute of the match. Nice.
Alright. I'm gonna hop off, and tonight we should be able to finish Volume 3. At least the main thing. I'll probably do a lot of the post-game stuff, which is a lot more that opens up in Volume 3 compared to 1 and 2. Because 1 and 2 is literally Doppelganger and Abyss Quest, that's it. There's also the Book of 1000, but like I said, you really only want to do that for greeting cards, and I only recommend doing 2 of them, if you want.
Duly noted.
There's also, I don't know if you know this, but there's also Volume 4 that we have to do still.
How many volumes is this game?
4. But, Volume 3 is the original ending. There was only 3 volumes back then. 4 came out with the re-release. Apparently it's super short, which says a lot, because every one of these volumes are fairly short if you skip all their shit. So I am looking forward to that. But I'm gonna do as much of Volume 3 as I feel like. Because, one, fuck you, I'm marrying Adelie. I'm technically marrying all these bitches. I got Endron flopping on my top. I got Adelie. Alcade is technically there, but she's dead.
Fuck you, okay? I came back to life. I don't care.
Well, no, I'm gonna make it so. Probably. That's probably what's gonna happen. Oh, I should probably mention. Haseo was actually in the original series, too. In Dot Hack Sign, he was a character named Sora. He was 10 years old back then.
Yeah, another friend of mine actually mentioned that.
Do you want to know what happened to him?
What?
He basically, a lot of stuff happens in that anime, which results in, him helping out the main antagonist because he thinks it's fun, you know? He's just here to play a game, you know what I mean? Like, everyone else trying to get this kid, you know, to come outside of come outside of the video game finally, and he's just like, I'm just goofing around, you know? Well, you know, fair, it's a video game, he's 10 years old. So he betrays the big bad, because he's like, this is more fun, actually. It costed him dearly. Not only did he get data drained on the spot, but that was the creation of the first of the abominable wave. He became Scathe.
So,
he was forcefully transformed into Scathe.
Which is why his thing is Scathe.
Yes.
Raw.
I don't believe every epitaph ended up like that. For instance, again, Entrance is the biggest example. I can't really explain Entrance without spoiling the quadrilogy, technically. But, like, you know, stuff happens there. But either they were at least closely related to, or ended up getting turned. At least in Haseo's case. Which, by the way, he was put into a coma, like, right after, too.
Oof.
Until all of Emok happened, and he was finally, you know, better. It sucks, too. He's like, I just want to have some fun. Have some fun being the abominable wave, by the way. Hold those nuts. Just, damn, this series... I don't know what I expected when I started this. I didn't expect Adelie to be gaslit. That was fucked. But I've also been having a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, tonight, we will beat this game forever. Honestly, I probably could have beaten it this morning, but it wouldn't have felt right without Ninja here.
Mm-hmm. Especially since everyone's, like, been pulling up for this.
It's weird, because the last time I did it, everyone basically pulled up to make fun of it. Like, why are we here now? Actually, no, I know what it is. It's not the usual crowd. If I remember correctly, Dante and everyone else on the other side of the server is basically doing, like, Dark Souls 2 with fucking, like, Edge and everything.
Which is the one that is straight up people. We're all there to half help make this a little more bearable for Edge, half to clown whenever some bullshit happens.
I mean, it's just funny. I can't even blame. It's just funny. Like, not.
You're the plot stream, he's the clown stream, hence why you're actually getting to appreciate the game.
Well, that's just what I try to do. One, I think first impressions of a game are very precious, because you can never have those experiences again.
Mm-hmm.
So I do try. I don't always save everything. Like, I'm still mad I didn't save the finale of Lobotomy Corp. That shit pissed me off. Like, fuck, dude. That was, like, amazing, but so harrowing.
I genuinely wish I could go back and experience Xenoblade 1's ending for the first time again.
Oh.
Or Okami's. I keep coming back to Okami. But, yeah.
That's why I try to do these things. You can never replicate that type of feeling again. Like, I don't know what people
certainly remember it, though.
I don't know what people come to my streams for, but majority of the time, I do actually like to, you know, show off the game. And one, instead I'll make stupid jokes. One, I'll make a YouTube video.
I mean, I'm here to just vibe with my friends.
I mean, then again, I also technically did that with VLR, but that's because like I cannot control myself when I'm hanging out with someone.
Yeah, I noticed.
Come on.
You shot 2 rockets at me, nigga. I don't want to hear it.
It was funny!
It was! And that's why I'm not mad.
Besides, it could have been worse. I could have had an infinite rocket launcher, which I just randomly got.
Oh, sure. I need to get back on fucking an RE5.
And then you can get on RE6, where I will call you an idiot for ever getting back on that game. And then we boot up Mercenaries, have the best time of our lives.
That sounds like fun.
I still stand by that. Mercenaries is the best part of RE6. And it's legit. RE6 is fun when you're not going through the campaign. Because the moment you start doing a campaign, it's like, fuck, I don't want to play this.
They managed to make playing as someone unrelated to Wesker whack. That's all you need to know.
They didn't, though. Jake is one of the most fun characters to play as.
No. He's fun to play as. His story is what makes him whack.
Here's the thing. The story mode itself, I think, is fine. The issue is, oh no! Big boy Ustanak has come for the 25th time! Oh boy! I still remember Ada Wong's campaign with Dante. That shit was hilarious.
No, see, I don't mind Ustanak because that's what tyrants are supposed to be like. My complaint is that they portray Chris as being in the wrong, or that Jake is justified for being mad for the sake of Wesker, or when one, he didn't know, dude, and two, it's a known fact that Wesker was literally a global scale criminal.
Yeah, but it's still ties of blood. Sometimes you do feel honored to try to do that shit. I'm not saying I don't think it makes complete sense, but I could get it, I guess. Not like Chris is in the wrong either. It's more just, dude was just mad.
Yeah, that's the thing. He just starts off as this gigantic douchebag, and stays that way for a good chunk of the game. And
although to be fair, I wouldn't give a shit about saving the world. What the fuck's it got to do with me? Ooh, the virus? I'm immune to it anyway. Fuck off.
Yeah, what are you gonna do when everyone's gone?
Probably boot up Xenoblade Chronicles. Finally finished that. I mean, I don't got a boss to worry about, so. Bitch.
Oh.
Not only that, but you have to remember, Jake has done some shit. Jake was forced to go out and, like, try to take care of his mom with mercenary work. And then his mom dies. Now all he's left with is, I want more money. Because that's all he knows how to do.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying that he hasn't been through some shit. I'm saying, and that the way RE6 does him is whack.
I think it's whack because you don't really know about that type of thing. Aside from that one conversation he had about almost getting stabbed to death. I thought it was pretty clean. Regardless, I like Jay. I really did like him. I'm mad he's never going to show up again, though. That is definitely, we're never touching that with a 10-foot pole ever again type shit. That's what I can't get over. He really just got the Riku cut. Alright, it's like 326. Alright, I'm gonna actually fucking hop off. I sent one more image, by the way. Just because, like, Ninja has been going crazy with this since I've been playing the game.
Fucking hell.
He's not wrong.
He's not.
Oh my god, we're gonna show Endrance's win quotes. Cause it's shit like, Haseo, we won. It's like, please.
He's worse than fucking Himage. No, he's just as bad.
It's like, please. please, man. I just want to play my video game. Stop trying to suck
Bro,
me off.
go outside. Please touch some grass.
To be fair, with what I
Your Lord
know,
and Savior Haseo would like you to be healthy.
I cannot wait. I want you to peep the VOD. Ninja has a VOD of fucking Dot Hack. I'm gonna send it. He started playing it a little bit ago. The VOD's still there. So I DM Ninja and ask him to like make me an editor. Let me pull up Ninja shit. Cause again, there's a lot more to fucking. There's a lot more to Entrance than I can tell you. Because some of his direct spoilers to Emok itself, just know that he was there back then. Alright, now I'm gonna hop off, have a good day, and tonight we beat this shit. Hopefully. Nyeh.